University-level physics.
You mean kindergarten-level comics? The big clever scientist is reading kiddie cartoons.
The correct term is graphic novel, and everyone at school is reading it.
Not me. I don't read fairy stories.
I hope this is not how you treat all your clients.
Oh, sorry, Dad. You're a client.
Yes, Solang Nesbit has asked me for a little help, and I need to pick your brains.
You mean Mrs. Nesbit, the neighbour who's always complaining?
Oh, the racket they make is unbearable. My poor little Dennis can't do his homework at night. Harry, you've got to stop them. The future of my son's education is at stake.
Why hasn't she called the police?
She has. She has even given them photos of the gang. But the police have obviously got better things to do than chase kids dressed in Halloween costumes.
They aren't Halloween costumes. These kids are dressed up as the Guardians. They're the superheroes in this graphic novel. See? This is the Nightfly, this is Moonflower, and this is Red Bat.
Are they kids from school? I'd like to go and tell them to calm down.
We can't possibly recognize them in those costumes. Why don't you just have a word with the kids anyway?
I tried that, but they just ran off. Nope, I need to know these kids' names so I can speak to them in private.
I know. I could infiltrate the group and find out who they are.
That's a great idea, Doowee.
Going undercover and dressing up as a superhero is his dream come true.
Let's see. I could go as... Oh no! All the male heroes in the Guardians are taken.
Are you sure there isn't a super geek? You'd be perfect.
There is one member of the Guardians who's not in the kids' gang yet. Ultra Girl.
No way! Am I going to dress up as some silly cartoon character in tights? It looks like she's in trouble. Are you all right?
Ultra Girl!
You saved me from the spook!
The who?
The spook, our invisible enemy. But thanks to your ultravision, you can see him.
Yeah, my ultravision comes in handy for microwaving too.
And so, we would like to invite you to join the Guardians.
Cool.
We the Guardians pledge to fight. Evildoers both day and night. No misdeed shall escape our sight.
Yeah, go Guardians. So, who are you guys really? My name is...
Stop! It's part of the Guardians' code that we never reveal our identities even to each other.
Come on, not even our first names.
It is too risky. The spook could be listening.
I must go. Another urgent mission for Red Baton.
Then we shall meet again tomorrow night at our fortress of impenetrability.
You mean the fortress of instability? Yes, Ultra Girl will be here. You can tell Mrs. Nesbit to stop worrying, Dad. These kids are just comic book nerds.
Graphic novel enthusiasts?
Nerds who are just play-acting scenes from the comic book. They're as harmless as Doowee.
I'm afraid they are not harmless. After you left them, Mrs. Nesbit said a garbage bin was kicked over, making a huge mess.
But that doesn't make sense. The Guardians are supposed to preserve law, order and tranquility, not knock over bins and cause mayhem.
I'll go back tonight, and I swear by the SBI that we'll discover who's hiding behind those Guardian masks.
The sooner the better, because Mrs. Nesbit won't leave me in peace until she's got her peas back.
The Guardians could be almost anyone at school. Look, everyone's reading the book.
No, just the boys. Girls aren't sucked into such trash.
Congratulations on your undercover work, Sally. Thanks to you, we'll soon catch those young troublemakers.
Thanks, Mrs. Nesbit. But we should be quiet about this. They might hear us.
When you're playing with the Guardians tonight, plant these tracking devices on them. That way, I'll be able to track them to their homes and discover their identities.
fortress of impenetrability has been violated.
According to my information, a traitor working for the spook has infiltrated our group. And before Ultra Girl joined us, these kinds of incidents never happened.
Hey, calm down, guys. I'm Ultra Girl, you know, with the Ultra Vision and, Ultra Hair.
If you're Ultra Girl, what is your one weakness?
Chocolate?
You're an imposter, and you can leave the Guardians now.
That was Mrs. Nesbit. The Guardians have now damaged the park bench. If this is a game, it has gone too far. I need to find out who those kids are.
But Sally can't infiltrate them because her cover was blown. And there aren't any more male heroes for me to go as.
No, but there are plenty of male villains. Originally a mild-mannered librarian who lost his arms in a bizarre library accident, Octobot sought revenge on the world with his new mechanical limbs. Hey, this comic's kind of fun. And the illustrations are great, too. With 8 limbs, you should have no trouble putting those tracking devices on the kids.
Watch out! It's Octobot, our half-robot nemesis!
That bucket of bolts is no match for the Guardians! Let's get him!
Octobot is defeated! The Guardians have triumphed again!
Oh. And another urgent mission for Red Baton! Time to go!
Hey! Help me up! Don't leave me like this! Sally! Where are you? Hello? I won't forget that, Sally. Not being there when your partner was in trouble. Sally?
How come you never told me how great this was? It's got comedy, tragedy, drama, and some really cool action.
Sally, I'd like to remind you that we're working on a case, and it's beginning to look like we'll never find out who the Guardians are.
It's the same ring as Red Baton's.
It could be a coincidence.
There's one way to find out.
Do you really think Mrs. Nesbit's son is one of the troublemakers?
Well, if he's not, we can always try old Octobot again. Isn't that right, Sally?
You were right, kids. Good detective work. I'll take him back inside. Mrs. Nesbit won't be happy to know her son's a troublemaker, but at least it'll be the end of the gang.
No, Dad. I've just finished the comic book and I understand it all now. Dennis is not a troublemaker. Dennis is only acting out his character's role.
But these kids must be stopped. Look at all the trouble they have caused.
It's not the gang, Dad. It's only Dennis, and I know how to stop him.
No, Sally. I'm going over to talk to him right now.
Doowee, keep my father busy for 5 minutes.
I am Octobot, non-sharp path. Help!
Look, it's the imposter!
No! I am the real Ultra Girl, daughter of Frank and Mildred, and whose one weakness is the color orange.
Welcome back, Ultra Girl.
I come with bad news. The person who destroyed the Fortress of Impenetrability and committed other crimes in our name is...
What?
Red Baton!
Harry, if my little Dennis is part of their gang, it's almost certain because he is under their bad influence.
Solang, we need to watch before we pass judgment. Let's just see what they are up to.
Yes, thanks to the spook, I have turned to the dark side, and no one can stop me!
I can! Using my ultra powers, I will destroy the spook once and for all! And break the spell he has over you! He is gone!
Yeah!
Red Baton is back!
But Ultra Girl is dying.
Fear not! My Red Baton has the power to heal!
I didn't understand. It's so sweet. But I'll make sure Dennis pays for the damage he has caused before he reads his next comic.
A little help here? Hello?